Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here to kind of cover the portfolio, how the day's gone, what happened today. Yeah, so if you guys saw last video, let's just jump right into it. But be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this content, want to see some more. But yeah, if you guys saw last video, I actually sold all of my stake in NVDA. I had a couple shares in that. And then I sold off some SCHG to actually buy an option on NVIDIA. So this is a play I made yesterday. The stock fell 17% at one point yesterday. It was very low. On news that there was a competing, or not a competing, there was a company that was using NVIDIA chips very efficiently for a cheap price. So I thought it was oversold, so I made the play. I bought an NVIDIA call option at $955 at $120 strike price expiring February 28th. So a month out. So I wanted to give it a little bit of time. It was expensive. It was $1,000. It was a little about, give or take 7-8% of my portfolio. So it was kind of a lot, but I made that play. I made that risk, and it paid off. I sold it for 1,300 earlier this morning. So I made $345 just off that play today alone. It was very good profit. 30% right there. Not gonna happen often. And one thing I love doing is checking to see if I held on to the option, how much I would have kept making. It's a sad back test, but let's see. If I had it still right now, I would have made $45 more. So it sucks to see that, but I made my profit. I'm out of it, so it's all good. And yeah, so I kept that profit. It was about $1,400 in buying power right here. Took 700 of that and put it into AMD. This is by far my largest holding in my portfolio, actually. Not by far. This and Amazon make up about 50% of the portfolio right now. So AMD, definitely one I'm buying heavily. It is down on the week, 6%. Yeah, it hit a low of 113 actually this week and has been kind of floating around that range past couple days. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's January 6th this year. It's been 130, so it's dropped a lot. And some options that I'm looking at for AMD right now are some leaps. Excuse me. I think, well, considering my capital in the portfolio, this looks it's very expensive. It would be about 50, not 50, but 40, between 30 and 40% of my portfolio, which would hurt to put all on one call option. But this is a very tempting buy. It's 4,500 and it's deep in the money. It has an 80 delta, so I don't know. I mean, I see AMD possibly in over the next couple of years, 2xing, 3xing stuff. I think they're gonna hit $500 by 2027, 2028. So, with that being said, buying a 2027 call option doesn't seem that crazy. Um, so yeah, that's definitely one in the back burner that I'm considering buying, but I also don't want to sell my shares because I want to hold that for the long term. So that's a decision I'm going to think on. SoFi, this one dropped a lot after earnings. We're down 5% on the week. At the bottom of earnings, it was down 8%. Up a lot still. This drop doesn't really even leave a dent in where it's been going. I did buy a little bit more actually. If you guys see right here, I bought a little bit more SoFi. I want to build up my position while it's kind of trading at these levels. There are some leaps that I'd be interested in buying for SoFi. Um, if the delta is high, like this one, 80 delta for $800. I don't think this is a horrible buy right here. I see. I mean, I don't know. SoFi is a very richly valued company, but they have the stats to back it up. They're growing quarter after quarter. Their earnings call I thought was positive. I think it was negatively, it was received negatively by the market. But they have a great stock. They're doing great things in that company. Anthony Noto, I believe in a lot. Not a lot of employees, not a lot of retail space, not a lot of overhead costs. They actually beat expectations by a cent. And I see them doing work with bigger companies soon here. Honestly, I think maybe they have struck a deal with PayPal. Or this is all speculation, but I see them really, reaching a deal with these other companies and kind of collaborating on some stuff, even if it's a bigger bank, like an older bank. Wells Fargo wants to buy stake in SoFi. I don't think that's that big of a, speculation. I think other banks are going to need to start doing what SoFi is doing if they want to stay in the game and stay making money with the millennials and how they work with the banks. So that's just some food for thought right there. Amazon doing great today. But yeah, guys, I kind of just wanted to talk about that play I made on NVIDIA. It was a risky one, but luckily it paid off, and I got out of it quick, 30% in one day. I can't complain. So yeah, I mean that's just basically the gist of how the trading day has gone. I'm up $500. Thinking about pulling out some money, maybe, buy myself something nice. But yeah, very bad day yesterday. Down 4%, bounce back. Now we're up on the week. And we're actually still, yeah, we're up on the month. And okay, we're up past 3 months, past year. Yeah, you guys can see it's looking good still. We're back on all-time highs for the portfolio. This is an all-time high for the portfolio actually today. So that was a great play to make. I'm thinking of some leaps for some other companies. The options are tempting. Thinking possibly an elf leap could be good. 350 days out, I was actually looking at this one right here for 4,500. It's up on the day. The liquidity on options is not as high on elf as it is on NVIDIA and AMD, so that's maybe something that would keep me away. But also another stock that I don't hold that I probably should is Apple. This one is up 5% in the past week, almost 7% in the past couple days. But it is down 5% on the month. I mean, it would have been a better time to buy a couple days ago on this drop, but it is still a drop. So I think, there's some good leap options here. 350 days out, yeah, if you get one around 70 delta for 3,500, I think this is a good buy. It did go up $600 today, 20%. So wow, I'd wait for it to drop a little bit or just not get in, me personally. Because as you can see, Apple is a company that year over year, let's check it out. Year over year, they're going. What is their 5-year return? 207%. It's an average of about that's 40% a year. Can't complain with that. So yeah, if they were to do 40% a year, let's open. Sometimes open up option strat. Let's see. Option strat, create a call, and let's test if Apple did do its 40% this year that it usually does. It's down. What is it down year to date? It's down 3%. So let's say they return 43%. This is all speculation. But let's say we buy a call. Which call were we looking at? So let's go 350 days out, or we can even go 870 days out. That's gonna be expensive. But let's go 350 days out, a year out, January 16th, and let's go in with around an 80 delta. Okay, so $205 call, January 16th, 2026. And a $205 call. And let's make the range 40%. So 43. Let's say they return what they've been returning every single year. If they do it by January 16th, your money is doubled. It's tripled. If they come in halfway, your money's doubled. But if they are down, your money's gone. So that's the risk you take with options. But even if they just have a really great month and go up 20% by April, your money is almost doubled. So that's why options, it's a lot of leverage, and it's really all about timing. You're timing the market, which nobody can do. Time in the market is way greater than timing the market. But yeah, I think this is a good opportunity. The options are up a lot today, so I'd wait for a drop. But as the stock is climbing back up, I'd keep watching that, looking for a possible time to get in. And yeah, those are my plays. I'm watching Apple. I'm watching AMD trying to get in on those and some leap options, possibly SoFi, maybe. But yeah, guys, those are my plays, and I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed that play yesterday on NVDA. It turned out really great today. I'm happy with how it went, and thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe for more, and peace.